Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are keeping fine. On previous class, we have to study about the processing of fibers into wool. Today, we are going to study about sericulture and the life history of silk moth. Okay, all of you know that the wool is a natural fiber. The main source of wool is sheep. Likewise, the silk fiber is also a natural fiber. The main source of silk fiber is silkworm. The main source of silk fiber is silkworm. Okay. Then what do you mean by a sericulture? The rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk. The rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk is called sericulture. All of you say together with me, what do you mean by a sericulture? The rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Okay. This is the picture which shows the rearing of silkworm. These leaves are known as mulberry leaves. The silkworms are eaten leaves, that is known as mulberry leaves. Then we are going to study about the life history of silk moth. The life history of silk moth. At first there is a male and female silk moth are there. Male and female silk moth are there. The first stage, the female silk moth lay eggs. The female silk moth lay eggs. And then this egg hatch larvae. Okay. This egg hatch larvae and this stage is known as caterpillars or silkworms. Okay. At first the female silk moth lay eggs and then this egg hatch larvae. This stage is known as caterpillars or silkworm. In this caterpillar eat mulberry leaves and it increases its size of the body. Okay. This caterpillar eat mulberry leaves and it increases its size and then it enters into the next stage. And then it enters into the next stage. This next stage is called pupa. The next stage is called pupa. Once more, the female silk moth lay eggs. These eggs hatch larvae and then it is called caterpillars or silkworm. Caterpillars or silkworm. Okay. And this caterpillar eats mulberry leaves and increases its size. And then it enters into the next stage. The next stage is known as pupa. This next stage is pupa. Okay. In this stage, the pupa stage, it secretes a fiber. In this pupa stage, the head movement of this pupa is like a figure of 8. In the pupa stage, the head will be moved in the structure in the figure of 8. Okay. The head of the pupa is moved as like a figure of 8. As a result of this movement, it secretes a fiber. As a result of this movement, it secretes a fiber. This fiber is rich in protein. This fiber which is rich in protein. Okay, first egg and then the next stage is caterpillar and the next stage is pupa. In the pupa stage, this head of the pupa is the movement like a figure of 8. As a result of this, it secretes a fiber. This fiber is a protein rich fiber and the fiber is exposed into air. It will become silk fiber. this fiber is exposed into the air, it become silk fiber. Okay. Next, this caterpillar and the nest stage, the caterpillar is completely cover itself. The nest stage, the caterpillar is completely cover itself, and this covering is called cocoon. And this covering is called cocoon. Okay. In the nest stage, this caterpillar cover itself. The whole body is cover itself with this fiber. This covering is called cocoon. The further development of these cocoons or these caterpillars are inside the cocoon. The further development of these caterpillars are inside the cocoon. Okay. And then the further development of the pupa in the moth continues inside the cocoon. Silk fibers are used for weaving silk. These are the stages. Okay. Once more, I explain all these stages. At first, the female silk moth lay eggs. These eggs hatch larvae, and then it is known as caterpillars or silkworm. These caterpillars eat lot of mulberry leaves and increases its size. And then it enters into the nest stage. The nest stage is pupa. Okay. And this stage, the head movement of pupa is in the figure like 8. The head movement of pupa is in the figure like 8. As a result, it creates a fiber. This fiber is rich in protein. Okay. And then this fiber is exposed into sunlight, which gives silk fiber. And then this is pupa state. This pupa will be cover the whole body with fiber. This covering is known as cocoon. Okay. All of you look on the picture that given here. The first silk moth laid egg, and then silkworm or caterpillar stage, then the pupa stage, then pupa will turn to cocoon. This cocoon at last to become an adult silk moth. Okay. One more picture is to be there. The first egg, female silk moth lay egg, and then it becomes larva, and then cocoon, and the last stage this cocoon becomes an adult moth. Okay. Today I wind up my class. All of you study well. All of you study the life history of moth. Okay. Stay safe. We will meet you on next class.